I'm delighted with the response we have gotten for the 2 video clips on Grace Light. People have asked what the Great Light is going to do for us. I would answer this question through Swami Ramalinga. ஓதாது உணர ஒளியளித்தனக்கு ஆதாரம் ஆகிய அற்பெரும் ஜோதி. He said, the grace light enabled me to learn everything without having to go to school. In other words, I developed omniscience. And this omniscience was given to me in a fraction of a second. Remember that Ramalingam lived like a phenomenon not too long ago. He developed omniscience, omnipresence. Omnipotence he wanted to get, but the first thing he wanted to do was to pass this light on to others, but found it difficult. He said, I would go and bring the Father, and he would do it. So he was working for the evolution of the human race and of our planet. And that's exactly what is going to happen. It's not about going to school and learning. It's not going to go pick up some skills. And that's a human way. And we have done this forever. And we still have not sorted out solutions for our financial problems, for our emotional problems, for our diseases, for terrorism. So the bottom line is there is no human solution. The divine has to directly involve in the process and change the way the human brain is working, the human heart is working. Then we'll be able to find a permanent solution for all of our suffering. And that's what Grace Light is going to do. It's not going to take long time for the Grace Light to operate. You will touch the other person, and then the other person will catch. And that's going to be the way it's going to spread all over the world. Because God doesn't have to wait for anyone to do anything. He can do anything himself. The Grace Light is the light of God. But remember, it is not one particular God, Christian or Muslim, Hindu, Buddhist, but it is the universal God. It is light. Light is God, or God is light. But this light is not an ordinary light, it is grace light. It has compassion. And then this compassion that God has is unconditional. He is very compassionate because he knows that his children are suffering. Don't think that rich people have no suffering. They have. But there is nobody here who is not suffering. So we have to find a solution for the entire human race, rich, poor, black, white. It doesn't matter who you are, the Grace Light, which is the light of the Father, will come and solve the problem. And I want every one of you to participate in the process. It is our obligation that we should disseminate this light. This is a one-time opportunity that we have to evolve, and everybody should take this as your own personal project, and this is your obligation to change the way our brain functions, to change the way our body functions, to change the way our relationship works. All this can be changed just by participation in this process. As I said, it is not about going to school, learning theories or practices or picking up skills. You don't have to do anything. Don't even worry that you are responsible for passing this light. You are just only a conduit for this grace light, because you are a spark of God, every one of you. Don't even feel bad about touching the other person's head, that this is how you pass the light from one person to the other person. Don't feel unworthy. You are worthy. You are God. And what you are passing is God's energy. And this is how you are going to spread the light all over the world. I want everyone, regardless of race or religion, to participate in it. It is, all the religions have expected this to happen in their own cultural, traditional way of looking at things. But now this universal God, who encompasses all religion, is doing it in the form of light. So this would be a redemption for the entire humanity, to move from an embodied, limited, miserable life to an unlimited life of bliss and without any suffering. I'll just give you a preview of how grace light is passed from one person to another person. Just watch.